Iceman! Stay frosty. Oh, I will. Yes, sir. Welcome to Second String. Not to be confused with First Chord or Third Strand. Am I right, guys? Huh?
Shut up. You suck.
Oh. Anyway, we're out here in the elements, outside, next to, behind the PMAC. Basketball's got a game tonight against McNeese State at 8 o'clock. We're doing it live, outside, in the elements. Well, anyway, it's been a tough week for LSU fans after the loss to Alabama. But they'll be happy to get back under those lights in Tiger Stadium and take on the Arkansas Razorbacks. It'll be nice to have a halftime show from Aloe Black as well. What's that? Oh, the performance was canceled? Aloe Black has been canceled? What is the meaning of this? Are you telling me for the second time this season, the second time a performer has been canceled? Somebody please wake me up when this sick joke is all over. Hold on a second. I need $1. A dollar is what I need. Hey! You see, if I had $1 for every performance that was scheduled and then canceled, I'd have $2. Well, it's an exciting time this weekend for LSU sports. We got basketball and football going on, but it was also an exciting weekend last week because former Tigers were doing things in the NFL. That's right. It's play-on-player time. Let's get to the highlights with number 3. This is going to be the Miami Dolphins. Jarvis Landry is going to attempt a halfback pass with his left hand. I think he's right-handed. I don't know. Maybe he's ambidextrous. He's doing it all. This is going to be number 2. Ruben Randall is going to find the end zone from Eli Manning, the former Tiger, number 82, scoring an 8-yard touchdown as the Giants beat the Buccaneers. Let's stick with the Giants, shall we? Number 1. This is a montage of Odell Beckham Jr. making all sorts of plays. Right here, you're going to see him body slam this man, get on the ground, and then he's going to almost break his hand on a Gatorade bottle. That's not good. Here's a double tip play. Crazy thing about Odell Beckham, on this next catch we see, he will make history as holding the record now for fewest games needed to reach 150 catches. Just 21 games it took the young man, the sophomore. He's also the fastest to 2,000 yards, tying Bill Groman in the NFL. Odell Beckham Jr., play-on-play of the week. Well, this Wednesday marked a very special day in our country. Obviously, Veterans Day, a time to recognize and honor the veterans. It was also a special day for one local hero.
Happy birthday, Les Miles!
Happy birthday, Les Miles. Go Tigers.
You're trying to cut the field in half. It's a lot easier to cover half the field than the whole field. The quarterback's penalty.
I pull up in the club VIP, gas tanks on E, but the drinks on me. Wipe me down. Well, oh, hey everybody, didn't see you there. It's the head ball coach. I'm just working on my latest mixtape I'm going to drop and send to my friend Lil Boosie. By the way, Boosie, thanks for the visor. Anyway, a lot of people been asking me, Coach, what you been doing since you retired? Well, I got a lot going on. I've been cooking a lot more. Made lunch for today. Got some rice and gravy and peas and a nice little bread I baked. Got some peach pie in the fridge, too. Well, I'm dropping a mixtape. I've been boogie boarding with the grandkids, listening to some Boosie Taylor Swift in the car while I'm driving, so I don't know yet. Maybe I'll be on that new show, Second String. I got to call Jerry and make sure to tape that on the DVR. I love that show. Taylor Curet and Brian Pellerin, I laugh all week. Anyway, we got this game this week, LSU, Tigers by 7. Leonard Fournette's going to run all over. I saw him in person. Great thing. But hey, Leonard, all that value of the jersey came off of my helmet. So anyway, one Heisman winner to another. Good job, man. Well, guys, it was great being here with y'all, but I got to go back to working on this mixtape. All right, we're going to take it again? Well, I'm Steve Spurrier. I'm like Kevin Gates. I'm everybody's sworn favorite.
That was the old ball coach. Steve Spurrier seems to be enjoying his retirement.
Sounds like a nice day.
He is. Standing to my right is Brian Pellerin. Bryman, how it be?
It'd be good.
It'd be good?
It'd be good.
LSU's taking on Arkansas this weekend, but that game and the rest of the games on the Tigers' schedule mean nothing unless Alabama is upset by Mississippi State. LSU more than likely won't make the college football playoff unless the Tide lose one of their remaining 3 games. So the Tigers must win out, Brian.
They do, and because you mentioned it, Mississippi State needs to beat Alabama or Auburn. I want to discredit Auburn, but Mississippi State seems more likely
Or
at this
Eastern
point.
Michigan. Or who they
Well, that one counts as an SEC loss, but we need Mississippi State to win against Alabama or Auburn to beat Alabama. So, Taylor, I got a special surprise for you.
I feel like I got a fever. That's right! I got a fever! And the only prescription to fight this fever is you got it! More cowbells! We are Mississippi State! Fear the bell! Guys, I feel like we can beat Alabama. Can you feel it?
Stingray, are you there, my man?
What?
Hey man, how are you?
Yeah, we're
doing great.
How about you?
I'm doing good, man. I'm excited for this game tomorrow afternoon. It's going to be something else.
Well, Stingray, you know, a lot of talk about this game coming up, but first off, where did you get the name Stingray from?
Well, my name is Stephen Ray, so I just thought it would be catchy. And when I was younger, we have a place in Orange Beach. So I went down there quite often in the summer, and my friends started calling me Stingray as a nickname, and so it just stuck. So I just decided, hey, on the Fine Bomb Show, I'll be Stingray.
I like it. Let's get down to business, Stingray. Do you actually think Mississippi State pulls off the upset? Do they win?
I do, with the cowbells ringing, and of course Mississippi State's big physical receivers matching up with Alabama's defensive backs that are shorter. I think Mississippi State pulls it off in the end, pulling off one of the biggest upsets in Mississippi State history.
Wow, yeah, I mean, that'd be, Stingray says they'll win, but I mean, if they do, that'd be crazy, right? I mean, I couldn't even imagine Starkville.
It would be crazy, absolutely. I think tomorrow we're just going to go out, play loose, play like, hey, nobody gives us a shot. Let's go out here. Let's see what we can do against Alabama.
Obviously, LSU's definitely pulling from Mississippi State, needing a loss to try to get into the SEC championship. What is the talk of LSU around, Mississippi State, Alabama area, different parts of the SEC? What are people saying?
Well, they're pretty much saying that LSU doesn't have a quarterback and hasn't had a quarterback since Matt Flynn. And, I don't know if that's true or not, but you know how disrespectful Alabama fans can be at times. And so they're just really, dogging LSU and really making fun of them up here.
What about Leonard Fournette? Do they still respect the old number 7?
Well, they're just all saying, pretty much that, Leonard Fournette is an afterthought now, and that Derrick Henry, if he continues to win, will take the Heisman Trophy away from him.
You think Leonard Fournette wins the Heisman?
It would probably still be Leonard Fournette, just simply because of what he's done up until the Alabama game, and it'll be real interesting to see how LSU bounces back tomorrow night against Arkansas, because Arkansas is coming off the amazing win against Ole Miss, and LSU, what is their mindset after going to Tuscaloosa and losing pretty bad?
All right, Stingray, before we let you go, can we get a quick Fear the Bell chant from you?
Absolutely, man. Hold on, just give me 1 second. Let me get my cowbell. We are Mississippi State. Fear the bell.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, thanks for coming on, Stingray, man. That was great. I loved it.
All right, thank you guys, and Hell State. And good luck to you guys against Arkansas tomorrow night as well.
LSU fans will definitely be pulling for Mississippi State against Alabama.
Well, I think any coach that followed Dale was going to be
a little bit in the shadows, but he was able to build the program up to, what happened in 05 and 06 when we won the division, went to the tournament, and then to the Final Four. 07, when they didn't go to the tournament that year, things were kind of handwriting on the wall. John had a personality that I think you either liked or didn't like. And unfortunately, there were some power brokers who didn't like it, like him. And we're probably wishing the team hadn't have been as successful in 05 and 06. But, the man is a good coach. I think it was proven here during his 11 years. And certainly he's coaching well at Arkansas State and continuing to do well there. He coached here for 11 years, and that cannot be ignored in any shape, form, or fashion. That you follow a guy who coached here for 25 years with a guy who coached here for 11 years and was successful with a Final Four and a couple of conference championships. So, those are things you can't, in the long run, deny. It's in the record book, and he'll always be known as a Final Four coach here at LSU, and good for him on that.
Battle of the boot this weekend. I've always wondered why just one boot? If they give you a boot, that's not going to help you. You need two boots. Why isn't it Battle of the Boots?
Well, it's that giant gold. They say it's gold. I don't know why if it was gold, I would take the trophy. No one ever see it again.
Boot? Yeah.
But
okay.
It's super heavy from what the players all said, and I can't really imagine them getting too excited about it. They never really get too hyped about it.
LSU's trying to bring it back to Louisiana because Arkansas won last year, so LSU's trying to return the favor.
Yeah, they are trying to steal it away after that embarrassing one last year. That was like 17-0, ice cold up there. LSU got a nice whipping, but trying to bring it back, secure the rivalry trophy that it is.
The boot.
Rivalry trophy.
We'll see what happens. How about you guys go check out the basketball game, and then Saturday night, check out Tiger Stadium. Have a great weekend.
I think he's still on the line, too.
My bad, sorry.